Hello. Hi. How are you? How are you, everyone? I hope that your Saturday is moving along quite nicely. I'm looking out my window right now and it's a beautiful sunset. I'm so glad that I live on a higher floor because I get to see, the buildings, the skyline, and I get to see wonderful sunsets. And while I'm sitting here talking to you, the sun is going down here in Michigan. Today was quite cold, chilly. I want to say unseasonable because I'm used to it. Okay, let's warm up. We had a couple of warm days. Let's keep this thing going, right? But for the last 2 days, it's been quite chilly. So I've been in the house, relaxing, doing some things around the house, procrastinating, moving lazy, whatever you want to call it. That's what I've been doing today, because I need to. I need to rest. I need to rest. Hold on 1 second, guys. Oh, yeah, I see it. Okay, it's there. Today I thought I wanted to talk about value. And because yesterday we talked about, was this yesterday or the day before, we talked about self-image and how we feel about ourselves. And now I want to talk about how people around us in our circle, in our life, how they feel about us. Um, and how they treat us, and how we should be observant of those cues, those social cues that people give us, to let us know just how impactful and how important we are in individuals' lives. Do you value me? And so that's what I want to talk about today. And I got some time. So, we're going to be here for a minute, and we're going to talk. And just chit chat with you guys. I feel like I haven't been on here enough. I know for a fact I haven't been on here enough because um some of my subscribers have not been getting notifications when I go live, and that's because I'm not in the algorithm. So I'm trying to make up for that. So y'all give me some grace, okay? Give me some grace. But do you value me? That's a valid question. Do you value me? Do you think enough of me? You know what I'm saying? Do you value me the way that I value you? Do you guys value this channel the way that I value the subscribers? I don't know. It's all about how an individual, or if an individual thinks that you make an impact in their life, right? And it shows in how they treat you, the things they do around you or to you or for you. All of that plays a part in how valuable individuals, thinks that you are. Let's just take for instance, and we're going to cover all aspects of all types of relationships. Not just between a man and a woman. We're going to be talking about even the corporate role, even your job, even your children. We're going to cover all of that tonight. Do you value me enough? Do you value me at all? All of those things we're going to talk about tonight. What I have found out, being on this earth, as long as I've been on this earth, that you have individuals sometimes that you are just as important to them as long as you're doing something for them. As long as they can see some type of benefit through you, that's how valuable you are to them in that moment. What I'm trying to say is, as long as you're doing something for somebody and they see that you are somehow a benefit to them, yeah, you the best. You my friend. You my dog. You my ace boon coon. You everything. You my girl. You know what I'm saying? You everything to them. Oh man, we besties, because you are performing an act for them, or you are doing something for them that benefits them. But when I can't come through for you, when I can't lend you that money, when I can't, bring something over there to you, when I can't be accessible to you to watch your kids or whatever it is, am I still valuable? Do I still hold a place with you? You know what I'm saying? Am I still your ace boon coon? You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna come see about me, in trouble? It's all about self. That's why my circle, when I say my circle is small, my circle is extremely small, because people show you how important and impactful you are in their life. They show you just how much they think about you, just how loyal they are to you, if you give them time. They'll let you know just how important you are to them. But let's start off in relationships. When you merge into these relationships and you merge with these individuals, and you fall in love and everything is just so rosy and everything is so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And oh my God, I think I hear birds singing, and this man or this woman is the most loyal thing that I ever had in my life. You know what I'm saying? You the best man I've ever had in my life. You, oh my God, you this, and you sacrificing and you're doing all this stuff for these people, and you breaking your neck for these people. Everything is good. Everything is good. But I say this, and I say this for the people in the back: when times get hard and when you run into trials and tribulations, you're going to find out just how valuable that individual is to you. Or you will find out just how that person thinks about you, if they even think enough about you. A lot of times in relationships, you have turmoil, you have infidelity, you have trust issues, you may have just two personalities trying to merge together, and or time goes by. That's the kicker. When time goes by and you start looking at each other like, hey, you know what, am I even still in love with this individual? Do I still love this individual? Are they still valuable? You lose the reason why you come together with those individuals in the first place. And then you start taking these people for granted. I see it all the time in long-term marriages. I see it all the time. I see it all the time. You've been together for a long time and you just start taking each other for granted. That's why it's important to always, every day, let that person know, baby, I love you. Baby, you valuable to me. I can't see myself without you. You know what I'm saying? Making that person feel important, making that person feel like they are the special individual in your life. No cap. You understand? So you have to make the effort, because if not, you're gonna start looking at each other like, you know what I'm saying? The calls, they stop. Well, I can say, the reason why I say calls, because I'm in a long distance marriage, so I'm just saying calls. Or you could say, you don't kiss them on the forehead when you leave out from work like you used to, or you don't get up and make that lunch like you used to, or you don't do that midday call, baby, I'm on my lunch, I just called and check in with you. You start taking each other for granted, and that's where the coldness and that's where the staleness enter into a relationship. And next thing you know, y'all just running through formalities at this point. You stop valuing each other. That old saying that you don't miss a person until you lose them, that's about 50% right. Because a lot of y'all want to be out of the marriage right now. A lot of y'all want to bust up and leave right now, because you have lost value in the individual that you said I do to. You have gone on and started valuing other things and other people in some cases before the wife that you, or the husband that you said you was going to walk through life with. You don't see their worth anymore. And you know why? It's because you have stopped looking. Marriage is about work. Marriage is about ministry. Marriage is not we marry everything good. Now you got to work at that thing to keep that thing going and keep it going strong. It's just like a fire. You got to keep throwing that kindle in there. You got to keep throwing that wood in there to keep it roaring and keep it, you know what I'm saying, blazing and burning up stuff that's supposed to be burnt up. You know what I'm saying? But when you stop working at it, and taking people for granted, oh, she okay, she at the house, oh, she'll be there, or he'll be there, he coming home, he'll do it. You take people for granted. You're supposed to be making your spouse feel like they're special every single day. That's work. Don't never do it for your man. Don't because you married him and he said I do, and y'all in the house and y'all doing the day-to-day, don't take it for granted. Don't get stale and don't get boring on him. Don't become predictable. You understand? Don't become predictable. Be tantalizing, be spontaneous, be loving, be nurturing. Make it hard for the next woman who may be sniffing around your door, honey. And if they still go out there, then it's their loss. But you hold down your spot. You understand what I'm saying? Because what you're saying is, hey, look at me. I am the other half of this marriage, and I'm very valuable. You don't want to lose this. And it ain't you begging for somebody to stay in your life. That's not what it is. But you just doing your part. You carrying your load of the relationship. And they should be carrying their load of the relationship too as well. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times men get arrogant and they feel like they don't have nothing to prove to their wife because, oh, at least I married you. You know, that attitude. At least you better be glad that I married you. No, you have to prove to me every day that I made the right choice. Do that sound bad? Yeah, it sounds bad, but it's the truth. That's why the divorce rate is high. Because people stop gagging for each other, for lack of a better word. People stop being into each other. You stop seeing the beauty in your wife and you go on looking at somebody else. Hey, how you doing, Vanessa? I said nothing but love your way, beautiful, because you deserve it with your fine self. People stop valuing each other. You get in these marriages and 10 years go by, 20 years go by, and you stop looking at each other like they the love of your life. No, every day you let the baby, you the love of my life. I love you. I just want to tell you I love you. I just want to tell you thank you for being consistent with me. I just want to tell you thank you for providing for me. Thank you for being there for me. And it goes both ways. It makes that person it puts a little bit of pep in their step. You know what I'm saying? But when you stop working at the marriage and you give up on the marriage, that's where infidelity creeps in. That's where trust issues creeps in. That's how the fire dies down in the marriage. You understand what I'm saying? No, you don't want that. Do you value me? People over time, when they are doing this monotonous routine over and over again, they start losing value. They forget the reason why they chose you in the first place. Am I telling the truth, Vanessa? They forget why they chose you in the first place because you so doggone predictable, because you two have nailed down a routine, you know what I'm saying, every day, and y'all follow that routine and it start getting stale and predictable. Baby, come on, let's do a staycation this weekend. Let's go to the hotel. Let's do something. Let's plan a trip together. Let's take our car on some time and just be us. Let me reaffirm why I love you. Baby, can you just tell me why you love me? You know what I'm saying? You want to let that person, your husband, know that I'm still into you. Yeah, I know it's been 20 years and we got grandkids, but guess what? I'm still into you. Remind them of the sacrifices that you have made for them, and remind them of the sacrifices that they have made for you. Baby, you remember when we did that, baby? Oh, I just couldn't believe you did it. I love you so much. Do you value me? Do you value me? Do you value the sacrifice that I made to stop what I was doing in my life, to merge my life with you and walk through life with you? Do you value me? Hey, Joshua, I said nothing but love you because you deserve it. Those are valid. Those are valid questions. Everybody drop your cash app in here because you never know who may come through here and be a blessing. I told y'all this channel's about blessings over here. Y'all done slowed up on it. Y'all don't do it as much. Put your cash up in here. You never know who's going to be a blessing. Do you value me? Do you value me enough to check in with me throughout the day? Do you value me enough to make sure that I feel secure in this marriage? I feel safe with you. I know you ain't out stepping out on me. I know you ain't cheating on me because you done took the time to let me feel secure. You done put things in place and you do things to make me feel secure. Do you value me? It's just like a family that get tired of a dog. They go to leaving it outside in the wintertime. They barely feed it. They be trying to drop them off on the corner somewhere, hopefully hoping that they don't come back. And by the time they get home, the dog is already back because he values the family. You know, you go to leaving the baby, I'll be back. You go to leaving her at home, I'll be back. Or I'm going on a girl's trip for the whole weekend. You don't call. It's okay to take out time with your girl, but it becomes, too predictable. I'll be back. You go to start living a single life within a married life. You done lost value for your mate. You done lost value for the marriage. You don't take stock in the marriage anymore. You said, I'm so upset. Yesterday, somebody took my $100 on my wallet from my job before lunchtime. That's stealing somebody. That's stealing. Somebody send my dinner. I'm so sorry that happened to you, Joshua. God knows I am. But you know what? The Lord said who did it, and they're going to pay for it. Trust and believe. Do you value me? You know your wife that went and did her hair and put on a nice outfit, and you say nothing to her about, but baby, I'll be back. You done lost value. No, you take out the time, baby. I think you look beautiful. Oh my goodness, you look so gorgeous today. You see, he done got a fresh haircut. Oh, I like the way you lined that that hair up, daddy. You know what I'm saying? I waiting on somebody to give me a blessing, honey. Let me tell you something. If I had $100, I would give it to you. You know, you would already have it. I don't have it right now, Joshua, but God knows your need. The Bible says He never seen the righteous forsaken nor his seed begging bread. Trust and believe He got you. What's your favorite cookie? I like a whole bunch of different type of cookies. Do you? You know what I'm saying? Your wife, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she done put on a couple of pounds. She done gained weight because you're stressing her out. And she done put on a couple of pounds. Baby, you look so beautiful. Come on, let's take a walk. I want to take a walk in the park today with you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Don't lose sight on the person that you're walking through life with. And then you get to thinking, oh, somebody can do it better than her. Somebody can do it better than him. And you start wondering what you're wondering at. And you tip out and you cheat on that person. Let me tell you about cheating. Let me tell you about cheating. Cheating is a cowardly act. Cheating is a selfish act. You have lost value in that individual and you have lost value in that marriage. When you step outside of what God has put together to think that you're getting something better, or you getting something that's so fantastic and so quick and so good, and you just can't get enough of it, you have destroyed what God has put together. And at that point, you need to walk away. You need to walk away. Or you both need to become transparent with each other. And y'all need to get some therapy and you need to be trying to do something. Do something. But transparency and honesty need to be in the forefront. Before you even get to that stage, you all need to be sitting down and having a conversation. Baby, you know, I think we need to do this, or I ain't gonna lie. I saw something that was really appealing to me, or I saw this man, he was really baby. Can you start dressing like this? Can you do something? But when you guys start losing value with each other, that's when things start going left. The arguments start picking up more. The lying starts picking up more. You understand what I'm saying? The mistrust start picking up more. And something needs to be done about it. It's nothing worse than seeing a spouse fight for a marriage and the other spouse don't even care. I'm pleading with you, baby, please spend more time with me. Don't go out with the fellas tonight. Can you just spend more time with me? Let's do something together. Let's plan something together. And they don't see the value in you begging for their time and effort. They have lost value in you. And it's a sad commentary. I see it all the time. That's why, and don't y'all come for me. But a lot of times you see a lot of women's clubs sprouts, you know, they pop up. We gonna get together, girl, because ain't nobody husbands trying to be with them. Or you see a lot of men, I'm going into the man cave. For how long you gonna be in there? How long you gonna be in the man cave? You work all day, and the first thing you do is go downstairs in the man cave, waiting on somebody to bring you some food. No, give me 15 minutes of your time. Let me know that you value me. Don't be dismissive of me. Don't be dismissive of him. Don't do that. Because that's a sure way to burn a marriage, to destroy a marriage. When you stop checking in each other emotionally, socially, physically, if y'all not sleeping together, honey, you understand? If you got a wife or a husband that's coming to you and saying, baby, I need some quality time with you in that bedroom. I need you to show me some sexual energy. I need you to show me some sexual energy. And they keep denying you. They ain't into you. They don't want you. If they not appeasing your wishes, now I'm a laborer here. I'm a labor in here for a minute. You said I am my husband's man. Come on, somebody. Come on here, Vanessa. Let me labor here for 1 second. If your wife or your husband make a request of you sexually, as long as it line up and you're gonna live afterwards, you're supposed to be appeasing them. You're not supposed to be denying your wife or your husband of sexual favors. Did I say that loud enough? If your wife or your husband come to you and say, baby, I want to do it like this tonight. Or can you do this with me tonight? Can you partake in it? You're supposed to be doing it, because guess what? If you don't do it, somebody will. And you're opening up the door for the enemy to tear your marriage up. And next thing you know, you sitting in the room on top of somebody, some other woman. Talking about, I don't know what happened, baby. I ain't going to do it again. What don't kill you will only make you stronger. Come on, Vanessa. It builds your repertoire. I don't like that. When you start saying no and I don't want to do this or I ain't into this, that's making your spouse, and I'm going to say it again for the people in the back, that's making your spouse resent you, and they are going to go look for other ways to get satisfied. Let's just keep it a buck, and let's just be real. Let's just be real up in this piece. Let's just be real up in this piece today. When you go to talking about what you ain't gonna do for your wife sexually, or what you ain't gonna do for your husband sexually, you got a problem. Because it makes them feel like you don't want me, you don't want to make me happy, you don't want to appease me, or somebody else is doing it for you, or you ain't attracted to me, you don't want to be with me physically. All of those things run through their minds. Why don't you want to be with me? We the only people that's supposed to be messing around with each other. Why don't you want to try this? Why don't you want to explore with me? Why don't you want to be physical with me? All of that is under the umbrella of, do you value me? Because if you ain't giving me sexual energy, who is you giving the sexual energy to? Because it's there. See, I don't play games with that type of stuff. I don't play games like that. You understand? That's almost a deal breaker for me. Because of how I'm made up. You keep telling me no. Then it's gonna be a no for everything. Who living like that? Am I telling the truth? You said I don't look at it. You said I don't look at it like that. How do you look at it, Vanessa? Tell me how you look at it. And it's welcome. Your opinion is welcome. Hormones will make you reject sex and your husband at our age. No, I understand, because I'm gonna tell you, they say that the libido, it start drifting away. Once you into menopause and 50 years old, honey. Let me tell you something. I just turned 50 years old. I feel like I'm 16, Vanessa. I'm trying to break my neck to get where I need to be, so I can get done what need to be done. You understand? Ain't nothing wrong with my libido. It's actually overly active. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I let my husband know every chance I get. And that's a good, healthy vibe. That's healthy, because it lets him know, baby, I'm still gagging for you. I'm still into you. I still want you. When you walk past and pat your husband on, or your husband pat you on the behind, it lets you know, oh, you still into me. You know what I'm saying? I get the hormone things. Sometimes you don't want to have sex. Sometimes the sex drive dies. But you know what? It's a good thing when y'all in it together. You know what I'm saying? Baby, we ain't doing it tonight. Yeah, I don't feel like it either. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, but that's communication. That's when you sit down and you talk it out, like, you know what, babe, maybe this night could be it. So y'all can both be prepared. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is. But that's in between your husband and your wife, and y'all communicating, y'all talking about it, But if you sit up here saying no all the time, and it been a whole year, It's been a whole 6 months. Where are you taking that sexual energy to? Because you ain't giving it to me. I say call it a buck with, call a spade a spade. You understand what I'm saying? Do you value what we got going on? All of this is under the umbrella of, do you value me? Do you want me? Do you hear what I'm saying? Okay, so now let's shift gears. In your family, do you feel valued in your family? Do you feel valued in your family? Does your family value you? Or they just know that you just gonna be there to fold the clothes and cook the food and clean the house? Oh, mama got it. Grandma got it. I ain't worried about it. You don't get no respect. You don't get no appreciation. You don't get no gratification. All you know is you got to be Johnny on the spot. Nobody say thank you, baby, for the dinner. Don't nobody say thank you, grandma, for the extra gas money this week. Nobody say nothing. They just entitled and is expected to. You know what? And I'm gonna say this, and I hope this be liberating to some people. It is okay to tell your family no. Sometimes it is okay to not be accessible. Sometimes it is okay not to pick up the phone for Aunt Nana, who gonna talk your ear off for a whole hour and take up your evening. It's okay, because a lot of times people use you for your talents and your gift and what you're good for, and when they done got they feel, they gone away, and when it's your turn, they don't even pick up the phone. Do you hear what I say? You said, I feel very valued and appreciated from my husband and children, even the grandkids. That's a blessing. That is wonderful. That's wonderful, Vanessa. And that comes from tutelage and proper parenting. And just good individuals. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm gonna tell these young mothers, and if a young mother catch this video, this is gonna be essential for you. Stop spoiling your kids. Say it again. Stop spoiling Ray Ray and Tay Tay and Stink and Bay. Stop spoiling them. Let me tell you what happens when you spoil them. They grow up to be entitled individuals who can care less that you don't work 2 jobs to get them true religion genes. They can care less that you got sick and you couldn't do those 80 hours and you couldn't get them that Louis Vuitton bag. They still gonna pout and tear the house up and throw the TV out the window because you didn't get them their stuff. Stop spoiling these kids that don't deserve it. All they deserve is food and shelter and clothing and a clean place to lay their head. You say, yeah. Vanessa said, yes, it is a blessing that comes from sowing them seeds properly. That's the key word, properly. Have you ever seen these TikTok videos where you had these entitled kids? They get mad because they didn't get the right Christmas gift and they go to tearing up the living room and throwing a tree and all that stuff. That's because they have gotten everything that they ever wanted their whole life. And they feel entitled. They don't value the fact that you get up every morning, get out the bed, and go to work and make a living for them. And they feel like they can talk to you anyway. I ain't never seen such a group or generation of disrespectful kids in my life. They starting at 4 years old. I know because I see it. I see it. Disrespectful, talk to you any kind of way. They don't value the fact that you are an adult. They don't respect you as an adult. They just do whatever the heck they want to do. Tear up your house, go tear their whole life up when they get grown, come on back because they ain't got nowhere to go, and then tear your house up and stress you out. You got to get out your bed and bail them out of jail. They just don't care. They don't value your life. They don't value your time and your space and your efforts. And some of us, not all of us, but some of us, we run ourselves in the ground for these individuals. You know, they ain't really got nobody. Their mama is strung out. Baby, you got to learn the hard way. You got to learn the same way that I learned. Am I telling the truth? I said if I ever had grandkids, they would be in for a rude awakening because my time is my time. You ain't listen. You lay down and had these kids. You understand what I'm saying? You lay down and had these kids. Now I'm gonna come and see little Clay Lane because I'm quite sure if I ever had grandkids, they would name one of them after me. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, I'll come see you and I'm gonna go play with you, but honey, grandma got her own time and her own space. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't get off into that. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna drop my stuff, my kids off. You know, you done took up all grandma's time. She can't even live her best life no more. She can't even be with her man. Cause she too busy worrying about your baby. Nah, that wouldn't be. You said, yes, I am. Do you hear me? Am I? Thank you. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best, Vanessa. I just want to kind of give y'all a reality check of thing of being valued and learning how to treat people how they treat you. Now that ain't being petty. I'm gonna give you the same energy that you give me. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be still saved. And I know about the turning of the cheek, and we gonna do all of that. But in essence, I'm not gonna, you know, my brother is going live. I see that he SBK. I see he going live, so we ain't gonna be on here too much longer. You said Vanessa said I assist in raising my hand, raising my grandchildren just like I raised my children, and it's all working out for us. Come on, son, come on. That's what they need. And it's unfortunate, Vanessa, but what I'm thinking is this, honey, this generation and the generation before us. Well, not before me, but what the generation after me and the generation after them, they lost it. They didn't get the teaching that we got. And I thank God I came up when I came up. I am, yes, Vanessa, I am old school to the bone. And I'm so glad my mama raised me the way that she did. And the reason why they raised us that way is because of how they were raised in segregation. Understanding that don't nobody owe you nothing. Understanding that you got to be the best of the best. Understanding that you had to walk through doors that didn't want to open for you. Understanding that you need to take pride in yourself and have some respect for yourself and respect your elders. This is how those individuals came up because they knew the game. And it was either life or death for them. So they taught us how to behave and have social cues and not fall out on the floor when you couldn't get something and don't take nothing and don't cuss no adult out. They understood the assignment. So they raised us accordingly. But these two generations after me, I don't know what is going on. They have no respect for you. They will walk up to you and cuss you out, rob you, beat you. Ain't no way in the world I'm raising my hand to an elderly person or going up to my grandmother and cussing them out or cussing my mom. I ain't never raised my voice to my mother a day in my life because I had respect and I valued her as my mother. But these young girls, they cussing them out like they on the same level. And they gonna ask where the dinner at, and living in their house, and done brought their baby that they done had in their house, and trying to move the dude in their house. Y'all, you and the side and the jump off and a baby in the house. No aspiration in life, no independence, nothing. All you know is mama got it. No, you don't value your mama. You don't value her. You don't respect her. When I knew it was time for me to be an independent woman and I wanted to have my own space, I moved out of respect for my mother. Because I valued my mother. I never wanted to hurt my mother. These young kids today, they don't care nothing about respecting their mother's house. The only time they value, and I'm not saying all, but I'm just going by what I see. But the only time these people is respecting and understanding the impact that these parents is making is when they lying in the casket and then you can't even pull them off the casket. I think I got a short on my channel Well, one of this young girl, she all inside the doggone casket. I'm talking about, when they lower you down in the ground, she done jumped over inside of there. And they trying to get her out. And you can hear the old school man talking about, you don't get your blanket up out of here. This don't make no blanket. Get your dumb behind. They going off on her. She done literally jumped her tail down in that grave, the 6 feet in the cavity, the grave cavity. But I can guarantee you, when they was alive, you understand what I'm saying? You'd have left your kids on grandmama for 5 hours, 24 hours. They ain't seen you in the day. And you come back talking about, ain't gave grandmama no money, trying to see what she done cooked. You don't value. You just taking advantage of the situation. You just taking advantage of the people that's being consistent in your life. You're taking advantage of people who you know value you. And that's not fair. See, we know who love us in our lives. We know who will take a bullet for us. And sometimes we take advantage of that situation. You understand? Sometimes we take advantage of that situation. What about on your career and on your job? Are you valuable on your job? Do people value you on your job? Does your boss value you? Do your team leaders value you? Do your teammates value you? Are you essential on your job? Do they congratulate you when you do a good job? Do they pat you on your back when you came in and saved the day? Do they give you kudos when you have given them sound advice that saved them thousands? When I used to work at the YMCA, every so often, like every 5 years, they would give you a pendant, say, hey, thank you for, being with the Y. Thank you for being essential. During the Christmas time, they would give us gift cards every year, or annually, they would give us some type of gift. I know for a fact, just off of my work ethic, and this ain't me tooting my horn or anything like that, I promise you it's not, but I know for a fact, just by tuition-based children and referrals and word of mouth, when I was working in the infant department, kudos decades ago, I grossed the country. Lord have mercy. I grossed the Y over $100,000. Just that room stayed in capacity because where it was located, it was downtown. Corporate America is all around there, and they would talk. People would talk. Hey, take your baby here. Take your baby here. You can trust them. Take your baby here. And in a year alone, that's how just on referrals. And so you would get certain incentives for that. So it make you say, hey, this company values me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, like I said, the gift cards, they would give us gift cards, or they gave us good benefit packets. My retirement is there. You know what I'm saying? It just lets you know that they appreciate your work ethic. They appreciated you. They didn't walk around and maximize your flaws, or they didn't walk around, you know what I'm saying? Where I'm at now, I know that they appreciate me. You know what I'm saying? I know that they appreciate you. I think right now we're doing employee of the month. Annually we're doing employee of the month, and I think the meeting before last, our boss had us tell what we like about each other. Or what we noticed about each other. That lets you know that somebody is valuing you. Somebody is seeing your good work. But if you come to work and every time you turn around, the boss is hollering at you, or trying to find a way to sabotage you, or trying to find a way to fire you, or trying to find a way to walk you out the door, or setting you up, or talking about you to the staff, you know what I'm saying? And every day you got to come to work stressed and worried about, what mood they're going to be in, or what mood, that ain't the place for you. That ain't the place for you. Or you done labored, or you done, you know what I'm saying? And they just kick you on out of that job, or they suck the life out of you. You know what I'm saying? A good boss is an individual who can assess their staff and know who's capable of what and move accordingly for the success of the business, whatever it may be. When I'm in season with my production and I have to hire certain actors and hire certain people or hire an assistant or hire a director, you know what I'm saying? I try to be good to them. I try to pay them better than the competition. So they know if you come over here to drama entertainment, I'm gonna take care of you. So I never get a I can't do it, or you know what I'm saying, because they know, oh, she gonna pay you good, she gonna do you right, you gonna get your money, you gonna get everything, you gonna have a contract, she's gonna be fair with you, she's gonna be loyal, because people don't have to give you their time. And that's one thing that we have to understand. People don't have to give you their time for nothing. See, a lot of times people think because they in a place of authority over you that somehow you are obligated to give your blood, your sweat, your tears, your time, your life to them. And if they say jump, you say how high. No, because you know what? It's 1,001,000,001 other bosses out here. It's 1,000,000,000 other jobs out of here. And not even that, just value the person as a human being. You know what I'm saying? I have worked for some people in the industry, like as far as plays that were simply horrible, cutthroat. That industry, the entertainment industry, is cutthroat. They don't know. Now you talking about valuing some women. They treat, especially the music industry, treat women like paper on the ground. You a dime a dozen. I can go get another one. Invaluable. You know what I'm saying? They make you feel like you're worthless. That's why you got all these women coming out. That's why last year was a very eventful year, wasn't it? Women came out and said, no, I am valuable. This happened to me. And people are in jail right now because of it. You have to get to a place where you are sick and tired of being mistreated, being dismissive, being overlooked, being treated less than a human being. You are worth somebody's respect. And I'm going to say that again for you. You are worth somebody's respect. You're going to respect me enough to leave me with my dignity. Or just don't deal with me. Do that make sense? Walk around knowing that you are valuable first. You got to tell yourself that first before you demand that from other people. People got to know that you have confidence. I talked about that when we talked about self-image. You got to know who you are and whose you are. And it's not you being arrogant or anything like that. It's the fact that you understand that as on some level, I deserve respect just like you. When you walking in the room and you taking care of business, know that you on the same level with that individual, because y'all both individuals, you're both human beings. You know, sometimes people who are walking authority, or you know, they the supervisor, they the manager, they think that they can just talk to you any old kind of way because they hold a place of position, authority in your life. Because you hold a position of authority, so like don't mean that you devalue them, that you talk to them, or you talk down to them, or you degrade them some kind of way. These people have feelings. These people are worth dignity and respect. Do that make sense? Do that make sense? I've had to let people go. I've hired people. I've had to write people up. I've had to talk to people, redirect them. I've had to point out things that they've done that wasn't correct. I've always had the ability to do that and leave them with their dignity. This ain't no dogmatic situation where I'm talking at you and threatening you and berating you and making you, and I want you to feel fearful of me, because you equate fear and respect as the same thing. You got some people doing that. That's why they are so mean to individuals and they want to do people dirty, because they feel like, oh, you're going to fear me, because they equate fear with respect. They are not interchangeable at all. It's a way to assert your authority. It's a way to say, hey, wait a minute, and leave people with their dignity. You did. And I've seen that over the years that I've been, working in franchise situations where people are talked down to. Oh God, there was a case at my old job where this lady, she was a wonderful lady. She was wonderful, but because she was a little bit different than us, she was almost disrespected every day. I literally had to advocate for this person. I literally had to stand in the gap and advocate for this person. You're not gonna talk to her any kind of way. You're not gonna do her any kind of way. And it got so bad that she ended up leaving before the school shut down. And I remember her last day, and I was off that day because I think I may have had a doctor's appointment or something like that. I was off that day, and it was her last day. And the executive director, the executive director called me and said, "Can you please come in because of how she was being bullied?" I thought that was so crazy. I thought that was so weird that people would collectively do harm, want to do harm to somebody or make somebody's day at their job difficult through work bullying. You didn't value this woman enough to just say this is just another woman. Maybe you don't like her. We ain't gonna like all our co-workers, you know what I'm saying? But you didn't value this woman to just give her the minimum of just the respect of being a human being. That baffled me. I couldn't understand it. So I literally came in there and just sat next to her and just rocked with her the whole day. It's a sad commentary that people will collectively come together and do that and be mean and be, you know what I'm saying, disrespectful and talk to you any kind of way in any kind of tone. And I'm going to check you and go off on you and walk on off. Or you know what I'm saying? Or I'm going to bring you down a notch. That is deplorable to me. And when I see people like that, it shows me your character. It shows me a glimpse of who you really are. And it let me know, no, you don't value me. You could care less. And it used to be a time when I'm like, I'm gonna pray for me, and I'm still there. I'm gonna pray for you, but you know what? I got to meet that energy. Am I hitting on some good topics tonight? Am I hitting? Come on, Vanessa. Because we as women and as men, but this channel is primarily for women. We got to do better when we dealing with each other. Because God is looking. And that's why a lot of people was toe up. I'm going to kind of revert back just a little bit. That's why people, especially with infidelity, that's cheating, you wonder why things ain't going right in your life. It's because you cheating on your wife. It's because you cheating on your husband. You wonder why your whole colon about to fall out. It's because you cheating on your wife. And because you cheating on your husband. And you tearing up your household. You wonder why God's hand is off of you and everything is caving in on you and you ain't got no money and the boss about to fire you. It's because, let me tell you something, the favor of the Lord comes through the wife and blesses. The Bible tells you to treat your wife like you treat the church. The Bible tells the wives to submit to their husband and honor their husband. So anytime you breach that covenant, it ain't gonna be good. I had a lady that did a show for me, and she was kind of ad-libbing in the show. And every day, once in a while, she'd be like, "It ain't good," and we would be cracking up. I don't know why that line was so funny, but she'd be like, "It ain't good." And every time I see something as a consequence, and the Lord is doing something as a consequence, I'll be like, you know what? It ain't good. It ain't good. You wonder why you can't get it together. Why tragedy is knocking at your door. It's because you cheat on your wife. You got a family on the other side of town. It's because you breaching your marriage and she don't know it yet. You know, that happened. I had a family member that passed away, died, and a whole family came out to the funeral. We try to figure out who these people is that look like us. One girl looked identical to her sister. that she didn't even know she had a sister to. The whole family came out, and I'm trying to figure out who is these people. The whole family. He had a whole family on the other side of town, and they done showed up at the funeral. The wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So workplace value, that's covering workplace value. All right, self-value. That's our last portion. Self-value. Do you value yourself? Hey, how much are you betting on yourself? Tragedy that came your way and knocked you off your square. You done had an unexpected trauma to your life. Somebody walked away from you and abandoned you. Your job said, you know what? We're going to let you go because we just don't see the vitality in you anymore. What does that do to an individual on the inside? You don't move as fast as you used to move anymore. You don't clean the house up as much as you clean the house up anymore. You can't get down and dirty like you used to. You can't stay on top like you used to. You understand what I'm saying? And then you going to say, am I still a woman? Do you understand what I'm saying? You're going to question your ability and who you are. You still a woman. I come to pour into you tonight. You still got it, sis. You still got it, bro. Do you understand what I'm saying? Life happens. Maturity is going to always happen. You're going to get older. It's going to always happen. But just understand and know that you're going to have to pivot. You're going to have to do some pivoting as we get older. But honey, you still got value. You still got worth. You still have vitality. You still are part of the team, and people are still going to choose you. Someone said something to me that was so profound today. They said they want to be with individuals that constantly choose them every day. They wake up every day and choose them every day. We have to wake up as individuals and choose ourselves every single day. You the one. You it, girl. You cannot start walking away from yourself, letting life just crumble around you, not finding the beauty within yourself, not understanding that you deserve all of the respect. You just letting your own self down. And when you do that, other people begin to let you down too. When you stop seeing the value within yourself, the other people around you is going to stop seeing the value in you. I may have $5 in my pocket, honey. I walk in like I'm a millionaire. You understand? Because I see the value in me. Take out some time and write down the attributes of yourself. What do you do best and maximize it? How do you look good? What outfit did you look the best in? Put it on. You know what I'm saying? Figure out what hairstyle you want to wear. Take some stock in yourself, because if you don't, others will stop. They won't put no investment in you, emotionally, socially, mentally, physically. You always down on yourself, talking about yourself. I'm so, man, I don't like. No, that's not what you should be doing. Men like confident women. People like being around confident people. Every time you come to the party, you suck the life and the happiness out of it. They don't invite you. They don't invite you to the party because you suck the life out of it. You always got a sad story to tell. Nobody wants to be around you because you are pitying yourself. You're waddling in self-pity. That is not the will of God for you. You got to know, I'm still in the game, honey. I still knife in this game, in this fight. Life may be slowing down for you, but it ain't passed you by. Baby, you still here. We are still here. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're valuable. I let my husband know you're valuable. You're a man. You're valuable. You're valuable to me. People want to know that they are valuable. And if nobody ever tells you, I'm going to tell you you're valuable. But if nobody ever tells you, tell yourself, I'm valuable. I mean something to myself. Therefore, I'm going to always advocate for myself in all of my dealings. I come in secure. I ain't looking for no validation from you because I've already validated myself. God has validated me. One thing that you need to know, and I'm going to leave you on this. One thing that you should know is that God values you. And if don't nobody on this planet value you, God does. And on the low, that's all you really need. That's all you really need. If God is by, he said, if God be for you, who can be against you? Do you hear what I say? I come with the embossment and the validation of God, my daddy. So ain't too much you can really do with me. You understand what I'm saying? Some people, they seek out to tear you down and tear down your self-esteem and to bully you and talk about you and create narratives about you, or they'll even lie on you, or they'll try to change public opinion about you. But honey, if God be before me, who can be against me? It is null and void. And the Bible also says, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And every tongue that rise against you in judgment, thou shalt condemn. For this is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord. That's a lot of promises. That's a lot of fortification. Did you hear what I say? So you have weight, you have value, you are measurable to God. He loves you. You understand what I'm saying? And when you begin to exude that, people around you are going to value you. You have value. And I don't ever want to see none of my queens over here in this queendom with your head hung down, depressed, thinking that don't nobody care. We care. I care. God cares. And that's all you really need. Honey, go to the dollar store, Family Dollar, wherever you need to go. Put you a little hand mirror in your pocketbook, or tape it to your car, a console, or put it in your bedroom. Get up every morning, look in that mirror and say, I'm valuable and I'm worth it. And go ahead on about your day. You understand? You understand? All right, guys, listen. I got one more thing I want to show y'all. I don't know if y'all was here my last live, but guess what? Drama Puck is on the scene. My lipstick line is on the scene, baby. And I got 5 colors. Hopefully by the end. Am I preaching? Oh, you know what? Am I preaching, Vanessa? Thank you. Listen. Drama Puck, the lipstick. Remember I told y'all this is the year of productivity. And I told y'all I was going to start a lipstick line. Here it is. Okay? The website is going to be live hopefully by Saturday. This coming Saturday. I have 5 colors. If you all haven't seen the colors, y'all go on my last live, self-image, and towards the end, I showed all 5 colors. Now, I messed up on the names. I messed up on the names of the lipstick, but we're going to get that thing together, okay? So when y'all go to the website, I want to say Saturday, you all be able to order the lipstick. And then soon there will be lip gloss on there and also a lip scrub. And I'm working with 2 sisters, and we are sisters from another mother. And they're working together. And I got a marketing team, and I got a productivity team. She deals with the formula, making the scrubs and all that stuff. Drama Puck. And you can order them, and I'm going to ship it to you. You can have a nice little gift in there and all that good stuff. And it's going to be some other merch on that website too as well coming soon. But I'm super excited, guys. I said I wanted to do it, and I did it. Look at the packaging. Look at that package. Oh, y'all can't because of blurry thing. Look at that. Oh, listen, I didn't even take it out the box. Hold on one second. Let me take it out the box. I'm going to take it out the box for y'all. I'm super excited for this because I did it. I did it. Sometimes we say shoulda, coulda, woulda. I told you this is the year of productivity, honey. Go ahead and do it. Cross off your bucket list. Look at that. Drama Puck. Don't look at my nails, look at the product. Okay. And then look, the top is frosted, like a frosted glass plastic. You know what I'm saying? And then it's pink and it just the colors come up. This, oh, I forgot the name of this color. So y'all, I shouldn't even started this. This ain't red bottoms, but I forgot what this was. I forgot what I called it. But this is one color right here. Ain't that pretty? Ain't nobody playing no game. And it's a matte. And it is vegan and it's no animal cruelty. It's good. You understand what I'm saying? So there we go, guys. I'm ready for y'all this year. I'm coming for y'all this year. You understand what I'm saying? So support Drama Puck, support this channel, like, share, subscribe. Hopefully this video has been essential to you guys. I love you. Thank you for stopping by because you ain't had to give me your time, but you did. And I tell you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Go look at my shorts. I'll put some new ones up there. And I tell y'all all the time, the shorts is to give y'all a brain break so that y'all can laugh, y'all can cry. You can say, oh my God, I never see that. Whatever emotion you want is on them shorts. And I put them there just for y'all so that y'all can just release this good, clean fun. And ain't nothing, derogatory. So y'all can go and just, mindlessly scroll and give your brain a break. You know what I'm saying? And have a good time. That's what the shorts is there for. And y'all been showing me some love. I'm getting some views on my shorts. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, this is your Queen Clayleen saying, let's do something nice to somebody. If it's nothing but say a silent prayer for them. If it's nothing but uplift them. If it's nothing but, hey, grease their hand a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Or put a little a gift basket in front of their door. Or open up the car door for them. Or say, hey, I'll call them and say, hey, I was thinking about you. I want to pray with you. Whatever it is, because that's what you reap, what you sow, and it's going to come back to you tenfold. This is your Queen Clayleen saying, be great. Bye-bye.